Hey guys, here playing Spark, and this is fast advanced deck with team sponsorship, product placements everywhere. It's great. And he's on the mull playing Edward Kim. Not going to get a ton of value out of his ability, considering the fact that we only have 3 operations, and they are hedge funds. So we're not going to stick around for too long. Wild side. Alright. This is a little bit exposing our HQ, but I don't think he's going to poke at it. At least I hope he's not. It's a bit, fingers crossed he doesn't come in our HQ and take this Astro. I'll be devastated if I could have installed the Astro instead. Oh, perfect. This is the last click, so might as well res this. That's a lot of cards, but it could be the Astro, right? Like, we had the option here to do the mix-up of Sand versus Astro, and there's a lot of difference in how strong each play is. If he gets the Astro, he's so happy. If he sees a Sand, he's so sad. Or worse product placement, I guess. I mean, it's a tough read to make. Because, like, having played our outer HQ to a small size means we either didn't have the agenda. I'm just putting a Sand, or it means we had an agenda and we put the Astro to get it out of our hand. Or we were gambling on being able to Sand into an Astro, which is what our actual plan is. But I don't think you can do a wrong... Yeah, he's just not going to try it out. But he has in fact told me that he can deal with this wraparound with the rest of his hand. Which... I'm still going to fire this off. Because he still has to come get it with his real credits. And we're at 0, but we actually have pop-up special offers. This is a pretty good centrals to have. He has to decide now if he wants to kill the Sand, which is not cheap. It's $5 plus his solution. Ooh. We're a buck short to be very happy with this. I guess we put our ice in the wrong order. But I was thinking at the time that I wanted to have protection against multiple runs. We could get punished pretty heavily for this. Interesting. This is sketchy in the extreme. I think we're just going to get medium dug here and probably get hit pretty hard. So he'll lose his last dollar. And he wants to just pay either 2 cards or let us have a bunch of money. Really 2 bad choices for him. Yeah. He can't break it over and over this way. He can just run. And that's a pretty good turn. Good hits. So we have 3 product placements and a Cyberdex that are good for us. 15 minutes also good for us. Everything else potentially quite good for him. Archangel. Ooh, that's expensive. But it's pretty good. Put that medium back in your hand. Get all those counters gone. Yeah, he can pay 3 cards here, so it's not actually that good to pay for here. Forgot that the Faust could still work with it. Is that how that works? I have to look at this because I'm not sure if there's even a window to use. I have to check the ruling on that. Because I'm not sure if there's actually a window during this that he can use paid abilities. It's like normally during the action, yeah, you do encounter it. Yeah, I mean, I can see an argument for both sides of this. One is that there's no window during the access step, which is still where you are. You're still in the access step, even though you're encountering. Netrunner ruling. Like it either creates the time window or it doesn't. And I'm not sure you can even tell just from looking at the rules. I think we might like absolutely need to have a ruling on that from Lucas to figure out what it's meant to do. The card text isn't really clear what it means to encounter while you're accessing, because like it opens up a lot of weird things to happen. Like maybe you can mill a card during that encounter and mill the Archangel, and then it's like, what's happening? I mean, if you can just break it, it's definitely not correct to have paid for that. I was assuming we get to bounce the medium because there's no response to, like there's no window from these abilities. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it needs a ruling. We'll just go with it. Like right now we need an ice in a bad way. I think we just purge here. So he is dead broke at the current time. And we need to find a solution for our R&D. That's actually going to do just fine. You can't really build medium tokens through that. We can get our launch going. Like at this point, the breaking news from Discord doesn't really help him. So I'm not too worried about having the open HQ. So he has to worry now about us rezzing the launch campaign. They can lose a bucket at a critical time. Like maybe he would run the pad campaign at $4. We could say, nope, you have $3 now, and then the trash doesn't happen. There's some shenanigans you can pull with this ID that I quite like. Just gonna play his pancakes out. Sure. Cool, another pad is good. There's the Archangel. Lay another pad down. He's not gonna have not gonna have an easy time playing liberated accounts. So what's in this trash right now? He discarded his David and his Corroder, so he must have another one. Really not sure what his plan is for trashing the sand. Maybe it's not to trash the sand at all. And the Ash and the R&D is not as exciting to me. Maybe we just crit it up. Could install the Ash on the... Actually, on the HQ is not bad. So I think he's actually too poor to kill our Sand, even if there's no Ash on it. We'd rather protect our centrals from him running and picking anything off. Yeah, he's not a happy camper right now. No, we don't need to do that. Especially not if you can actually pay for it. Which you can't. I'm just spending 3 cards. Parasite coming down on the Eli makes a lot of sense. So I would think now we're going to lose basically only if we let him get too many shots at the R&D. So let's not do that. I think Booth here is fine. It's a little expensive, but we're getting money from our pads. Have to assume he has another answer to this wraparound in his hand. Or he wouldn't have discarded both of these. I think just slamming the NAPD is not that great. He can probably get it. Yeah, there's the Corroder. But luckily the Beal is here in time. That was a quite lucky draw, actually, because then we can score an AP on our Astro token next turn. He's now forced to basically kill the Sansan this turn, spending a bunch of money. That's a booth. Now he can break it for 3 cards. Doesn't want to. Daily cast makes sense, but it's not what he needs. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not at all impressed with Edward Kim in the current meta. I think Wizard is just way better, and probably Val is even better than that. Like, his ability is not super relevant with the amount of spams. People can just put assets out like crazy and can't do a lot about it. Thanks for watching, guys.